What it do? What it do? What it is? It's your boy, Emil Styles.
Every time, fam. Every time.
In the building.
What's
man.
going on, Emil? How you doing, bro? You know I'm excited for today, B.
I'm not.
I know you. I had to. This is why we're here so late. I had to drag him out of bed to even get here. He was like, I don't want nothing to do with this shit, man. Yeah, someone touched this again. Who did that?
No, I just had you in the headphones. Now they're not.
Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna do this. Here, you use these, and I'll just use those. All right.
Give me back my joints. Give me back my joints. I chew.
Switching headphones again.
Yeah, I'm back
Homie.
now. Oh, I got it.
He doesn't know how to work them. He didn't know how to rock them like I rock them.
I don't want to rock that shit.
I want to rock right now.
So yeah. Well, what it do, ladies and gentlemen? We in the building. Yeah. It's the 4th.
It's the 4th of July, man. Welcome to the 4th of July special, man. I'm excited. I like it. I love the 4th of July. You don't like the 4th of July, fam. I love the 4th of July.
This one of the holidays I don't celebrate.
I know you don't. This is okay. So I read it. First of all, happy birthday, America. You know what I'm saying? Happy motherfucking birthday, America.
Okay.
I love America, man. You know why? You know why I feel like it's bullshit that you don't like this holiday that's not for you? Like, is it just because you just don't like a lot of people and fireworks and shit? Or is it just because the ideology behind the day?
It's a combination of all of it. It's a combination of all of it, man. You know what I mean? I find it, I find it hard to celebrate a country that don't give a damn about us. You know what I mean?
Right. So this is how I feel, right? I'm in the same boat as you. Would you used to say that I'm on the same boat as, right? Having kind of the same racial experiences you are in America, right? Okay. So I don't feel that way. I feel like the reason that we can even talk and speak like this, right? Like we can even say these things is because of America. That's you know what I'm saying? Like any other country, this is freedom, baby. This is what freedom smells like. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my patriotic shit today, yo.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm patriotic. I love America, man. This is my country. But in the same semblance, what gets me is the fact that
Goddamn right, it's my goddamn country.
Well, what gets me is the fact that now is the time everybody finna do this America shit, and like we all won when in fact we not.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, today's not Equality Day, bro.
No, it's
not. Definitely not Equality Day. There's no such thing as Equality Day anywhere.
My
America, baby,
ain't your America.
No.
You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying.
But
But
I'm free to extent. You know what I mean? I don't got the total freedom. I'm free to an extent.
I mean, real talk. This is just a. It's not celebrating the freedoms of America. It's not celebrating equality. This is just celebrating a birthday, a day that they signed a declaration of independence from a dictator.
Right.
That's it. Like that's the whole thing behind it. It's just like, hey, remember that one time last year when we told this dude to go fuck himself?
Yeah,
like
too many black people can't really remember that because we were still slaves at the time.
I know. They didn't teach them.
Right, we weren't even considered human. So it wasn't for her. Hey, we designed this shit for y'all.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so negative today.
I'm not being that. I'm just, and like I say, I got shit on.
Bring up slave shit, man.
I got shit on different levels, man. You know what I mean? Like,
I hear you, dog.
I don't like fireworks either. You know that. I told you that already. I just don't like fireworks.
Yeah,
I don't care
man.
what day it is.
Yeah, fireworks are loud.
Right. You pop fireworks around me, I start getting upset.
It becomes a problem.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, how are they shooting?
Right. You know what I mean? So, and don't get me wrong, man. I let other people enjoy this day. I mind my business. I keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, for sure.
Go enjoy your day, man. It's 4th of July. You want to celebrate today? Go ahead.
I figured deal you, man.
Just like any other holiday. Go do it.
Right,
but me personally, I don't feel
you ain't gonna do it.
No,
I ain't gonna do it.
I know my history too good. No.
I understand it. I mean, I know the history too. What? I know, Ashley. What? You don't like fireworks? What? That's insane. Like, I love fireworks, and I love watching my kids watch fireworks, especially for like the 4th time. Hey, Hector, what's going on, man? Adam, I'm gonna light off 566 rounds because America. Wait, what is that? Oh, 5.56 rounds. Oh, those are size bullets, right?
See, now,
I don't know shit. That's
not
the type of America I'm talking about.
See, now that's where it comes when people like un-American. Like, no, you got the history on your side to say America. You know what I mean?
I just saw the title of the video that you posted.
Man, the 4th?
The 4th.
The what? I like the 5th. The 6th? The 6th is really my day.
I actually can't wait for the 7th. That's when Spider-Man comes out. You know what I'm saying?
The 6th is my day. I get that check.
I know he's very un-American today, guys. I understand.
I'm not un-American. I'm very American. I'm patriotic as shit. I'm a patriot, man. I love this country. I don't like the actions. I'm not finna say, hey, Give me a holiday in a 2017 that I can celebrate.
I feel like you can separate, like, okay, right? Like, you can be mad and like something at the same time, right? Be mad at something and like something at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Like me, I get angry at my wife, but I still love her.
Right.
Same thing with my children, right? Why, like, can't you be pissed off at America for the way they treat people of color and be excited to be in America for all the freedoms
Ain't
that
that
you
what I
do
just
get?
did?
You know
Ain't
what
that
I'm
what I
saying?
just did?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
Right.
exactly.
I love America. This is my home. I love it. I just don't like the holiday. I know that 4th of July don't represent me.
Right.
But I love the country. I love the country, man.
I mean, it does
This is
represent
my-
you, but it doesn't. It just
Don't
it's just-
represent me at all.
I mean, it does, man.
No, it don't.
Bleed
How
red,
do it
white, and
represent
blue
me?
every day of the year because you are a citizen of the country, so it does represent you.
The 4th of July?
Oh yeah,
No, it don't represent me.
I think so, man. I think that's just some woke cat shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole this like being on my like. I feel like that shit is kind of just it's weird. Like it's weird, man, that you would say as a citizen of America that America doesn't represent you. Like you have more.
I didn't say America doesn't represent me.
So the 4th doesn't
The
represent you.
4th of July. This
So what is
holiday?
so what does the 4th of July mean to you then?
The indoctrination of this holiday symbolizes America's freedom from what? From tyranny from another country,
Right.
which at the time, we wasn't considered Americans. Black people was not considered Americans.
Right.
So I you know what I mean?
Are we now though?
Of course we are now.
I mean, okay then.
But that's just like that's
I understand.
No, but that's just like, okay, because you said this 5 months ago.
Right.
Today, out of the blue, negates all that shit you said back then. No,
that wasn't 5 months ago, man. That was 300 years ago, though.
I'm doing another example.
I
but,
hear you, though. I hear you.
Got missed. But it's the same shit.
And you missed.
So because it's over 300, 400, 1,000 years ago, today doesn't negate that. You know what I mean?
Why not? I mean, if it meant something different than it did then than it does now, right?
You can't change that meaning on that.
Why can't you? Why can't you?
change that meaning
Why
on
can't
that.
things evolve to what they are? You know what I'm saying? To what like things can evolve, right? The ideas and ideologies of things can evolve, and the ideas and ideologies of people and even governments can evolve over time, right? Given enough time.
Well, but people in their thought patterns, yes, can.
Right.
Yes. I'm
And in a democracy,
Okay, wait,
the
no.
government is the people. right?
Wait. Because you just ain't gonna jump over the fact that yes, people can evolve. Ways of life can change, and America has come a long way.
Right.
But when that document was signed and that thing happened, stuck in stone, that moment, at that precise moment, the 4th of July holiday, that is a historical marker.
So don't celebrate the 4th of July from 1776. Celebrate the 4th of July
No,
2017, bro.
You
know what I mean?
Listen,
Yeah.
I would rep this country. I would even get in the service for this country. I love this country.
But you won't celebrate.
I'm
his
just not
birth.
gonna celebrate that holiday.
You won't celebrate his birth, though.
Right?
I feel you.
No, that has nothing to do with me. I don't want to. I don't want no parts of it.
Right.
You know what
It's just weird that you were sitting at home with my American flag boxes, drinking a beer and cleaning my guns because America.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I love those type of statements. I think they're the funniest shit in the world. I think it's all fun and games. I don't think nobody really does that shit. I just think it's hilarious though. You know what I'm saying? The people do like I America harder than you America.
Right.
Like that type of shit. It's great to me.
Because,
I think it's
you know,
funny. All that bro shit, it's funny as hell
Well,
to me.
because I'm one of the people though. I hold on to my ideologies pretty strong. You know what I mean? I really hold on.
Goddamn vice grip over here.
I really hold on to it because my view of America.
I'd be like, Emil, here goes the facts and everything else. Nope.
No, because you know the reality of the situation is this.
Those 15 scientists to say the exact same thing. Nope.
No, the reality is this, and it's point blank.
Because it's not an ideology, it's how you feel, right?
No, my ideology of America,
Right.
you know what I mean, is different from other people's. My ideology of America is we all here. Not at one time I wasn't here. I didn't exist. My thing, like today's day, a police kill somebody, I don't care what color you is, man. If he overstepped his bounds, he overstepped his bounds. We all American. We should have a voice and say, you need to stop that. You know what I mean?
Right.
If somebody,
I don't understand what that has to do with America's birthday.
No. I said ideologies. I said my view of America.
Right.
So I've been got off the holiday. I'm just saying my view of America. My ideology is if I can encompass everybody, if I can encompass everybody, not just on one day, but every day, 365 days a year is my 4th of July.
Right.
To me. Because that's what America means to me.
I mean,
Everybody is included. Now, not just for one day. Just because today is 4th of July, not everybody's included. The 5th, we're back to what? It's just for one day because it's a national holiday, so everybody feels kind of patriotic on this one day. Then the other days of the year is back to status quo.
Well, what some people say about this day is that it's a day off, right? So it's a day off, regardless. Like, what are you supposed to do on holidays, right? Especially national holidays, you spend time with your family, your loved ones. You eat, you drink, you just spend time, right?
Yeah.
That's what this is. It's just taking a time to reflect and spend time, right? Just because you don't believe in God or Jesus doesn't mean you're not going to celebrate Christmas with your family, right? You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't believe in Jesus or God doesn't mean you're going to spend time with your family on Easter, right? Because it has the idea of the holiday has evolved into mean something else, right? Just because it used to mean something before doesn't mean that's what we celebrate it for now, right? The reason I celebrate holidays is not for what the big picture is. I celebrate holidays because it's a time that I have freedom to be with my family for as long as I want to, right? And hang out with them and enjoy their company. It has nothing to do with the next day, guess what? It's going to go back to the bullshit. But no. This moment right now, I'm celebrating this moment right now. And the reason we're celebrating it is because America, bitches. That's why. Like, that's the only reason why, right?
But then again, that's your take on it. Now, some other people who just, who like, hey, you know what? This symbolizes something for me. Who won't do it?
Overanalyze this shit, man. People do, man.
No,
they just all in this like they're like, like Columbus Day shit. Like, it's just like, come on, man.
Because you can have your reasons for why you celebrate, even though you don't like the holiday. Another person reasoning may be the fact, you know what? This is something that I feel in my heart I need to stand on. I don't associate with this holiday, so this has been I don't associate with Easter, so I don't celebrate Easter. I know it's another day off from work. I love it. To me, it's an extra day. And I'm going to use it as such. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when it comes to the holiday, if somebody wants to sit down, Emil, well, what do you think about the 4th? I'm going to tell them. Because this is my ideology. This is my belief behind why I won't celebrate the 4th. I will take the day off like everybody else. I can spend time with my family like everybody else. I won't do none of the celebrations of the 4th, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's my reasonings behind it. Just like you have your reasons to say, okay, look, hey, it's this. It's not overanalyzing. It's just my reasons.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? And that just goes across the board.
Yeah, I just think it's like it's on some militant shit, man.
No,
what's up, Jimmy? What's good, man?
How's it militant?
Because I just feel like the whole I don't know.
Let's take Easter for it.
I guess because I just don't like it.
Okay, let's take
it, bro. I don't like your ideology.
Right, and that's what it comes down to.
I mean, that's really what it is, really.
Right, because like if you take like for example Easter.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate Easter because it has nothing to do with Christ.
Right.
You know what I mean? This was a holiday that they stole from a pagan religion of fornication and made it. It made it something about Christ.
Right, but it doesn't mean that now.
No.
Like I think that's what I'm having a hard time with is that these people keep thinking about people who don't like a holiday because of what it meant a long time ago.
That's got to be the craziest statement I ever heard in my life.
Why is it crazy?
That ain't what it means now.
That's not what it means now.
Okay, but look.
Yeah.
The Easter happens to fall in with in Orthodox Christianity, right?
Yeah, man, I don't give a shit about
no,
the history.
wait, no.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. I don't give a goddamn about the history of any of these holidays. I care about what it means to me right now. That's it, dog.
See, but that's where the bullshit lie in.
Adam says it's bullshit. That's bullshit.
But see, that's where the bullshit lie in.
Why? Why is it bullshit?
Because if okay, this ain't what it mean.
Right.
This is what it meant back then, but now we changed the meaning of it. That's a lie. Because your religion is going off based off of Easter is supposed to be what? It coincides with the Passover for Christ. But it has nothing to do with Christ.
I don't give a fuck.
It's a lie.
I don't care. It's a day that I get to spend with my family, dude. That's it. That's all it means to me, dog.
So it's not Easter.
Because that's what it is now, right? So
it's not Easter. It's just a family day.
But that's the thing. Like
it's just a family day. Call it what it is. It's family day.
All right, nigga. Let me tell you. All right.
It's a family day, right?
All right, man. This is all I'm saying.
I'm just gonna call it what it is. A family day.
Fine. Whatever the fuck it is, it's still called Easter, right? And it being Easter, I don't care about what it meant 50 years ago, what it meant 100 years, what it meant 3,000 years ago, right? Where it was a pagan holiday that was taken and twisted and altered and all this. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. All I care about is, oh, it's Easter. It's called that, right? That day is called Easter. That's fine. You could call it fuckity flick floop floop day. I don't give a shit.
Might as well call it that.
Who gives a fuck what it's called, dude? That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is it's just a time that I get to spend with my family that's set aside, and that the rest of the country, it's the whole country as one spending time with the people that they care about the most. And it puts people of all walks of life in good moods and more willing to be around and accepting of people. Like, to be pissed off about something like that, like, who gives a fuck what it is or what it represents? But if it makes people acceptable of other people and willing to, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are happier and nicer around holidays. It's a proven fact, right? Except for this bitch ass dude right now.
I don't know because
but you know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
that seems kind of crazy to me that, you know, because Emil know the truth about the holiday and the fact that
Adam says it's bullshit.
Adam don't know the history of it.
He said you don't know the history of it.
I know.
Adam about to get woo. Go ahead. I'm gonna turn my mic off. Y'all go ahead.
I know the truth of the history.
Down in here.
But getting back to it, it's like I find it kind of idiotic that, you know what I mean, like, because
I mean, man, I didn't
because
call
I can
you an
sit
idiot.
here.
Why you call me names?
Because
dog?
I can sit here and
hold on, man. Fuck all the bullshit.
and
Why you gotta call me
relegate-
names, fam?
and relegate the fact that
He's gonna answer that shit.
yeah, I'm just a couple bad. Like I said,
Why you call me an idiot? Oh, did this nigga not call me an idiot right now?
like I can go and relegate the differences between my ideologies and me not subscribing to a fake doctrine and me still enjoying the day, or the fact that I don't care what you deem this day to be. If you think it's Easter, you want to believe in something foolish, that'd be on you.
Yeah, but you know, see, I don't think you're getting it, man. I don't believe
No, see,
like in that stuff.
I'm not you.
Yeah.
When I say you, I'm talking about in general. Like,
And I don't
out
think,
here,
I don't
like,
think the majority of people do.
No, a lot of people evidently Adam Case believe that Easter is about Christ, and some kind of semblance of bunny rabbits and Christ go together for some reason.
Wait, that's what he says?
Well, evidently that's no. What you're saying is false. It's not a pagan. Yeah, that's why you think they got the damn rabbit, dummy. But anyway,
Adam says he went to Catholic school from 1st grade to 8th grade. I know this shit. You're in my country now. Ha 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 ha.
and it was Adam. I would love to tear your religion down for you, but this ain't the show for it.
Do it.
Because you've been a Catholic all your life, or
I feel sorry for you, famo.
you got 18 more years before the repressed memory come back, and you be in court with them guys.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They touched my butthole.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Got 18 more years, then it's gonna kick in.
Oh, nigga touched my butthole.
I'm just saying. Altar boy. But anyway, you know, just like I say, you know, everybody has their own take on it. I don't knock you for it's just a family day to you.
Right.
Then the next person next to you say, you know what, I actually believe in the doctrine of Easter. I don't knock them. I'm just saying, in my mode, I'm not pissed about it. In my mode, I understand it, and because it's fake to me, that won't allow me to celebrate it.
Yeah, but it's not okay. So I understand how you feel like because the idea of it is bullshit, right?
No. You know,
like when it was started bullshit that started it, right? It was not inclusive. It was very our ideas of equality today were not the same ideas of equality when these holidays were created, right? So you have a hard time celebrating something that in the past you couldn't even celebrate because of the color of our skin, right? That we were forbidden from being in the same place as people.
Not the fact that it just include me. I need people to understand this. Like, we're talking like, the way we're throwing it out there now is like, this is a boys club where we don't want you to come in today. In that example, when you say you over there, you're regarding the other person as a human. When a lot of stuff in this country that we hold dear, what isn't in its exception was the fact that black people of color, were not even considered human.
Right.
So a lot of shit that was written not only excluded us,
right,
we was nowhere in thought because guess what? You're not even a species that we recognize.
Right. But here's
So wait, let me finish though. So
Okay.
as a person like I'm a religious person, right?
I
So
unfortunately.
I hold on to my beliefs. I hold on to my beliefs dearly.
that might make us leave. I might have to quit this shit.
You know what I'm saying? I just hold on to my beliefs dearly. So
Yeah.
So I say, you know what? What I know to be true, I stick with. You know what I mean? I don't knock nobody else. Another brother can say, you know what? I like the 4th of July. Fine, bro.
Wait.
Go ahead, do what you got to do.
Wait. Say that again. I didn't hear you. I don't think I understood what you just said. Say that again. You're really religious. Start from I'm a religious person. What did you say?
I said, you know I'm a religious person.
Right. And then what did you say after that?
You know what I mean? That's what I said. So some things I hold on to my ideologies about certain things.
Right.
That I know to be true. You know what I mean? If it goes against my religious belief, I tend not to do it. I'm not a perfect guy, so, but when it comes to holidays, I tend not to celebrate holidays that have nothing to do or that is not true, that I know to not be true of a Christian faith. So that there, you know what I mean? I can superimpose that to my ideologies on the 4th, where my beliefs are so strong where me personally, I won't knock nobody else to celebrate it, but me personally, I won't celebrate this day. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that I'm gonna use it for vacation day. I'm gonna use it to be with family. I'm to hang out. But if somebody, hey, dog, you celebrating the 4th? No, sir, I'm not celebrating the 4th. This is the reason why. But I am enjoying this day. Yes, thank you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And for the next person to say, well, you know what?
And the reason you don't like it is I'm trying to wash out the reason behind you not liking it is because when it was created, we weren't looked at as human beings. So why would we celebrate something that didn't pertain to us in the first place?
And it's an inception, man. Yes, no. Now
when it started, right?
Right. So now that does have nothing to do with do I feel American? Yes, I feel American. I'm patriotic. Like I say, I'll fight for this country.
I guess that statement right there kind of makes me go, well, wait a second. You know what I mean? You I don't know. Keep going, man.
Because and this is where a lot of people get messed up. You know what I mean? Because
does anybody else out there feel like Emil? I would like to hear from you guys also.
Because I know,
because I'm America's fuck.
Because I'm American. Been here 46 years of my life in this country. All I know is this country.
Adam, I deal with this shit every day, bro.
All I know is this country.
Yeah.
But because I hold evident some truths of what this country has done.
And you hold those truths to be self-evident?
Wait. Let me finish. No, let me finish. Go ahead. Because that's
I'm rocking with it. Let's go.
No, because that's what you like to do. You like to interrupt that.
All right, go ahead.
But because I know certain things to be true about this country and their meaning behind it, that I can't rock with personally, and I won't forget. Because that's a current statement a lot of people like to use, like, man, get over it, man. That happened so long ago. That is this country's history that still's here. You know what I mean? So I'm not a fly-by-night kind of guy where, okay, just because today is a national holiday, everything is cool. Right. No, this was not created for me and my brothers.
So this is my thing, right? I feel like the idea of America is something to be celebrated, right? Now, the execution of it is very flawed, right? But the idea of what America is supposed to represent, right? In the Declaration of Independence, the idea of it, right? Regardless of all the we weren't human, all this whatever shit, right? But the idea of that people thought the way that eventually it came to be the way it is, right? And the idea of a democracy, a government ran by the people for the people, right? That we govern ourselves, right? We have a say in how we want us to be, right? That idea is flawless, right? Now, the execution in that idea is completely flawed, and it has been completely just fucked on all levels, right? Because corruption is a motherfucker, right?
No. So I'll tell you why it's flawed.
And what? All right.
I'll tell you why it's flawed. Because in 2017, people still do not regard Black people and people of color as equals, as even we are subpar to them because some of the things. So that whole saying of which the statement, if you leave the statement by itself, dog, that's the beautiful thing, man. we should live by that. We should die by that. We should blah, 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 blah. But the reality of the situation is, again.
So why would you even fight for this country then?
No, let me finish.
Yeah, because then you'd be protecting those people too.
Because the reality of the situation is this. For one day, people turn around and look at me and say, dog, we're Americans.
Right.
And then the day before and the day after, people turn around and say, to my face, will say, man, y'all act like some savages sometimes. Y'all do this. And they forget about the 4th. They forget about that statement, that little phrase of America. Now America is
some murder.
What do you deem as America? America to me is beer and gun. America to me is I should have the right to run over protesters protesting some shit that's happening to them.
I mean, they should, right? They should have the right. But
so to run over people?
If they want to, right? That's what freedom is, right? Doing what you want when you want to do it, right? But I mean, not saying it's the right thing to do, but I'm saying they have that right. You have the right to say and do whatever you want, but there are consequences to those actions, right? That's the problem, right? You do. Tell me you don't. You can walk in. You could go outside right now and just punch an old lady in the face. You have the right to go and do that.
No, I don't have the right to do that.
Why not? What? You have the free will to go outside and punch a lady in the face if you want to.
No, I have the ability to go out there and punch an old lady in the face.
There you go.
Do I have the right to do it? No, I don't have the right to punch an old lady in the face.
Yeah, you do.
That's not a right.
You have a right to
that is not a
too.
God-given right to anybody to go punch an old lady in the face.
It is, man.
That's just I just had that ability.
If you can think it, you should do it, bro.
I got the ability to run and jump out this window. That is not a right to go do that. That's some idiotic shit.
You do have a right to kill yourself. In a lot of states, you do. Is it Washington State? You have the right to kill yourself?
You know what I mean? But
we're good to go.
But the whole thing is this, dog. The whole thing is this. When it comes down to, and that's what I hate about this. I love this country, but I hate some things about this country.
So D, I guess you're right, man. D, you're right. I guess you don't have the right if there's consequences. Okay, sorry. The ability, whatever, man. Okay, fine.
It's certain things I like and I don't like about this country. Like I say, I've been here my whole life, so this is all I know. This is my country. I love it, and I understand it's better than almost every other country in the world. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We got benefits they ain't gonna never get.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give them up.
I mean, I guess someone calling us savages, calling us monkeys, calling us whatever derogatory names doesn't negate the fact that we are Americans, right?
No, it doesn't.
So when they say we're Americans, I mean, he's right. We're Americans, but your opinion of somebody doesn't have to change just because based on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, that's not the right word, but like just because on the 4th or just because on the 3rd or the 5th, I'm a piece of shit to you because I'm a darker skin tone than you are. Doesn't mean that I'm not American. And on the 4th, you try to overlook it. I don't know, man. It's just like I'm still American. I don't care. You always like just because you're pretending to feel that way doesn't mean you. Like I said, man, it's not about the holiday, man. Free will is a God-given right. You just need to deal with the consequences to your actions based on free will. So was I right or was I wrong?
And then
so what's the difference between free will and rights then, man? Because free will is a right. In America.
I see people use phrases and stuff. They don't have no clue what it means. But
I feel like you want to beat up Adam.
No, Adam.
You told me before we got on the show, you were like, if Adam says something, I'm going to punch him in his dick.
And that's just because I'm my little brother, man. That's what you do, your little brother.
You just punch little brothers in the dick?
Oh, I love real life. I love Adam. I'm a little brother, man. You know what I mean?
We love you, Adam.
But a lot
Adam said I was right. So you and D. I said it.
Adam ain't been right since birth. Remember, he been a Catholic little schoolboy since 8.
Hold on, bitch. What's wrong with being Catholicist?
Ain't nothing wrong with being that.
All right, so when did you turn into this religious shit, man?
I've been religious my whole life.
Your whole life?
My whole life.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I just tend not to speak too much on it.
Who knew?
But, this country got a way of, it's a love-hate relationship. For anybody of color in this country, it's a love-hate relationship. You know what I mean?
I think for anybody of a minority who's not in the majority, it's a love-hate relationship.
No. See, I'm not going to break it down to...
I think it is, though, man. I think you need to break it down to that.
No, because...
I think you need to generalize it, right? Because
you can't generalize this because...
Look, man, some people's struggles are worse than other people's struggles, but just because you're struggling doesn't mean you're not struggling.
Okay.
Right?
Now that you said that.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. It's simple.
Jeremy's saying the Pope proclaims Satan is God.
I ain't going on that.
We ain't talking about religion today, dog.
This is why I can't generalize it.
We're trying to figure out if I'm
Everybody in this country, even people who in the office,
right.
got something they don't like about this country.
Right.
For whatever reason.
And you have the freedom to have that,
that
idea.
I can't speak on all that.
Right.
What only thing I'm speaking about is for this country, for people of color.
I ain't looking up shit, Jeremy.
The love and hate relationship with this country is based off something very tangible and important and realistic. As opposed to, I believe Obama gonna come for my guns type shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's some shit that, dog, 30 years from now, we probably sit back and laugh like, dog, they thought Obama really gonna come for his guns.
I'm doing it now.
But
you ain't coming for your guns.
But what minorities deal with is tangible, and I'm talking about has been detrimental to life. It's a life or death situation. That's what I'm going about. A lot of these laws, a lot of these things, the systematic shit that happens around is designed to either break down, destroy family, black families, minority families, or put them in, you know what I mean?
Right.
So the love-hate relationship with this country is so strong where, you know what I mean, like, if you're not a minority, you can't really understand why you don't like the four. Dog, you'll never understand it.
Right.
Because you're not a minority. But these things that, in my 46 years of existence that I've been through, I can't let go. I can't let go. These are my ideologies. These are my beliefs.
Right.
So I hold on to them dearly. And I say, you know what? This holiday to me is not important. What's more important is the beliefs that you said on the holiday of family, of kicking it.
Right.
I'm with that all day. My belief in that is very strong too. I just can't say, if somebody say, dog, let's go out and celebrate the 4th. Let's put our flag shirt on. Let's go do this.
I had the dopest flag shirt yesterday. I was like, rock America style, son. I'm getting another one on today, too.
I won't be in Columbus tonight. I won't be at no park that's celebrating 4th of July. I'll be at my house with my family.
Oh, I'm gonna be in Columbus with my family.
You probably got flag draws on.
I probably do.
You know what I mean? Not this cat. I'm not gonna put no flag in my yard.
I probably do, man, because I love the idea of what America represents, man, of what it can represent, of what it should represent, right?
I'm in love with that too.
And that's what I'm celebrating, right? I'm not celebrating what America is right now or was 200, 300 years ago. I'm celebrating the idea of America and what it is supposed to represent and what it will eventually represent. And it's going to happen.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm celebrating. Like, I celebrate the idea of my children being able to choose their own existence either way they want to, right? I celebrate the idea of me being able to have this conversation with you without being locked up in jail or fined or something like that. I celebrate the idea that I can walk outside and if somebody says something to me, I can say something back. You know what I'm saying? I can chase my dreams. Us being in here doing this.
I got that.
Is America.
I got that.
You can't do this shit like nowhere else, really. Like this, not like this.
I got that. I do that 365 days a year.
Right.
Every time these people tune in and see Amelia Styles and Panic, Amelia Styles and D, Amelia Styles and Lemmy, Amelia Styles and Elsay, Adam Rosette, Jesse Evans.
Is that all of them?
365 days a year.
Yeah.
I am celebrating the American dream of, guess what, though? We are entrepreneurs. We can do what we want to. Couple of us got college degrees. Couple of us got skills or this, that. We are a variety of Americans here.
Yeah.
And doing it big. 365 days a year. But that one day, when people say, we want to celebrate the independence of America, that one day, I say, you know what? That's just my day to kick it.
Right. So
I don't celebrate that day.
So
I don't celebrate that day.
Do you celebrate, how old? You're 46, right?
46.
Did you celebrate being 46 yesterday?
No.
Did you celebrate the day before?
No.
Did you celebrate the day before that? Are you going to celebrate it tomorrow? When did you celebrate you being 46?
Okay. And let's
that's the thing, right? So it's like,
you gonna let me answer it, or was that a rhetorical question?
Kind of rhetorical.
Because Emil celebrates, and when I talk to
I don't want you to answer.
No, when I walk to my fellow brother, like, dog, hey, I'm 46, dog. I'm glad I'm one of the brothers who made it.
Okay.
So I celebrate 46 until I turn 47. Then I start celebrating 47.
Okay.
Every day, every time I switch age, I celebrate it till I turn to the next one.
He said, any answer that says you wrong, fam.
No. Come on now.
Yeah, man.
Reality.
No, I don't. Reality, no, I don't. I don't celebrate me being 32
No.
until I turn 33 every day because I made it. No, fam, fuck that shit.
No.
It's just,
dig this, man.
yeah.
And being a brother, you should know this. Every
Yeah,
day,
I should.
every day, brothers, where we come from, that have surpassed the so-called death limit for our race
25, baby.
is a celebration. Can I say, dog, I'm glad, dog, I'm lucky to be here. I'm glad to be here. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff I got into back in the day, I shouldn't have been here. So yeah, reality is at 46, $1 million, and in the position I'm in, oh, I'm good. I'm celebrating that all the time. Every time you ask me, if you don't ask me, I'm gonna tell you, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. That's just reality. But then again, a meal ain't everybody. And I don't expect everybody to be a meal. I expect Panic to be Panic. And what you hold dear and what you cherish and what you believe in, dog, I am so fine with that, dog. I'm backing you on that. I'll pat you on the back all day.
Right.
Because that's how you see things.
Right. And that's America.
Right. That's my point. That's America every day.
Right. So why not? Okay.
I'm just not supposed to celebrate on today.
But just not today.
Not today. Because
I celebrate it every day, just not today, yo.
No, because the simplest is if I turn around and celebrate today's day with everybody else, the meaning behind what I stand for and everything is just washed down the drain. So to make my stand, I say, you know what? And make the semblance real to me and evident, I don't celebrate that. Then people say, you know what? Why? Hey, y'all know Emil just celebrate that holiday. Why? Because he believed this way. He stood on that. Okay, cool. My semblance of this means I have to stand on the fact that I will not celebrate this holiday in any fashion.
Right. No, D, you're right, man, but that's a completely different subject, man. Like, that's a completely different.
So read his comment.
He says, to be a person of color, black people, and celebrate the American Independence Day and not celebrate the independence of our ancestors is like a slap in the face. Okay, that's a whole different discussion about.
So many people do not celebrate Juneteenth.
But fam, I mean, they do celebrate Juneteenth, though.
I know I said so many people didn't. I didn't say that we don't. I said so many people didn't. A lot of people didn't even recognize Juneteenth passed.
I don't know. I mean, there's some. I mean, it mostly happens in large cities. Small cities aren't going to celebrate it, right? It's just not going to happen.
I think
there's not a huge black community in suburbs.
What I think D is getting to is
that it should be a national holiday.
No.
What?
I think what D is getting to on a personal level.
Why don't we call it and then find out?
On the personal level of being black.
Yeah.
In America. Regardless if you live in a big city or a small town, to recognize 4th of July and not recognize Juneteenth. Like I say, a lot of people didn't even know nothing about Juneteenth. They like, Juneteenth, what day is Juneteenth? I don't even know what day Juneteenth is.
Thank you for giving him more fodder. I appreciate that, D.
I think that's what he meant. Like that is like a slap in the face. If you don't know your history, where you can skip Juneteenth for 4th of July.
Right, man. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. But it doesn't mean that I don't give a shit about America anymore. You know, not don't give a shit. I know what you're saying. I know that. But like that, I'm not going to celebrate the birth of America.
Right.
I'm just because, like, yes, there are things, like I said before, there are things about America that's fucked up, man.
Right.
And it's always going to be, or hopefully it won't always be. It will change, right?
Right.
But that doesn't negate the fact that the idea of America is still a beautiful idea, man.
Yeah, it is. I'm in agreement with you.
I mean, it was because America that Juneteenth is even a thing.
Right. Now,
it was because America. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen.
Yeah.
Because me and you have a different belief on how we celebrate the day, don't mean we're in a disagreement. Because the idea of America,
right,
is valid. It's true. I hold that to be true. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the fact that even though you may not celebrate the July as a holiday, as opposed to, oh, this is free time I can spend with my family for good.
Right.
I'm in agreement with that. You know what I mean? I'm not, if somebody else, like say the third person who may be walking down the street right now say, you know what? I just believe in Independence Day for 4th of July. It's something surreal to me.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with that too. But because it's him. It's her. It's them. It's you. It's what you believe in, what you hold dear. Do. Go after it. Hold on to it. I'm just saying, don't knock me for my belief and what I hold dear and what I want to stand on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's the thing of being contradictory, being different, being individualistic. It's the definition of being American.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the definition of being American, where, you know, a lot of y'all like, okay, dog, well, you're on America. No, this is the thing about being American. The fact that Colin Kaepernick could take a knee during the national anthem is American.
Right.
Not saying that he wasn't patriotic or he don't love his country. It's just certain things mean different things to people. Me and what my people been through in this country means a lot to me. You know what I mean? I'm from that era where, dog, some of the shit I witnessed, some of the things happened to me. So I hold these things evident. I know that, and I know that some of the things in this country is systematic, that are designed to hurt me. So for those reasons, I choose, okay, hold on a minute. Those things I choose not to celebrate this holiday. You catch me at Thanksgiving, though.
What up, D? Oh, my bad.
Y'all on a touchy subject today, eh?
Well, what you talking before we even got you on?
We on a touchy
Hey,
subject.
D, how you doing?
We ain't touching.
What's
Ain't no
good,
touch. This
brother?
ain't a touchy subject, man.
Well, what's
This is
good,
the
though?
discussions we have all the time here. Getting it in.
We usually be in the back with Band-Aids on by now, though.
Uh-huh.
Like, he got me.
Hey, yo, don't make me come back, man, and get in there with the striped shirt on and referee y'all ass.
Hey, slide that baby into one of them little comfy chairs. Come on, man.
Let's go.
Hey, but no, man, you know, I just want to touch real quick. I ain't gonna hold too long, man.
You know when he said that, he gonna say a long speech.
Yeah, it's gonna be an hour, guys. We'll be back. Go ahead. Go ahead, D. Go ahead.
Let me get
We'll be back in a little bit. Hold on. Just go
My
ahead.
comment was basically, I mean, because, all right, let's put it this way. Today is a national holiday for America, right?
America.
Me, myself, I don't celebrate any of these. I call them pagan holidays. I don't celebrate any of these man-made holidays, none whatsoever.
Right.
I don't personally. All right, and me being American, I have that right not to. But everybody, I mean, just look at it. I got my inbox and blew up all day today. Happy 4th of July, and I don't even really know how to respond to people without disrespecting.
Wait a second. People actually message you Happy 4th of July, like
You
like
don't
your
get that?
birthday and shit.
You don't get that?
I don't get that shit. Why the would I?
I do. But I get
Then
that.
again, I don't talk to people online either. So y'all have a presence online like that. I don't do that shit.
I got a lifestyle.
I mean, but
Yeah.
But my point is, even if it's via text message, it's just, I think it's more of a set in your mind way of thinking that you should celebrate these things, and people not knowing the true history behind a lot of this stuff.
Right, but I
Like
think
I said, me personally, I don't celebrate the birth of America and America. What were they being independent from?
is that a
think
question?
about
Is that
it.
rhetorical? I don't. Is, you want
No,
us to answer that?
it was rhetorical because
Oh, okay.
we all know the answer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I don't know. I don't get down like that. I do celebrate, me being a black man or of African descent. I do celebrate Juneteenth.
Right.
And it's not a national holiday or what have you. But I just don't get into.
It is a national holiday, isn't it? I
No,
thought it
it
was a national holiday.
Not
It is
Juneteenth.
not a national holiday.
Juneteenth isn't a national holiday.
Nope.
It isn't.
I thought it like
It's not
recently
even
became a
celebrated.
national holiday.
It's not even celebrated within the black community in a lot of places. A lot of people don't even know anything about Juneteenth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But again, that's just me, my personal outlook on it. I look at it like that, and that's just what it is. And a lot of times we'll have these discussions, and it kind of get, not saying that you guys are in the heat of the discussion right now, but it would get so heated if I was to stand out there and say, what the fuck am I going to wear red, white, and blue for? It doesn't represent anything about me.
Well, I mean, I guess that idea of having that type of thought, right,
Mm-hmm.
is what I'm saying. That is America. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that shit in a lot of countries. Like, go do that shit in Venezuela right now. Like, you got to pick a side, homie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like having like, I understand how I feel that way too, right? I hate old America. I hate it. with a passion. I hate what it did to me. You guys were free before I was. I wasn't even allowed to exist 50 years ago. It was illegal for me to exist, right? And I still celebrate the 4th of July. And that was one generation. My father. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, look, the history of it, but now it's different, right? Now there's little mixed kids running around everywhere.
Yeah, and
They're having fun. They're American as fuck, just like me and you. Like
it's been mixed kids forever, bro.
No, but I'm
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about
more importantly, and I'm sorry, but I'll just be honest. Kaepernick, you are right. When the so-called acceptance of black people being Americans, biracial kids were not allowed. But
it was frowned upon. But that was even before. I mean,
but wait though, D.
The master was creeping up in there and knocking back them sisters, man.
Okay, but wait though, D. But what I'm getting to is this though. Since the inception of okay, you know what? Biracial babies are here. They are wildly more accepted than black people still. Shit.
True.
Shit. You not accepted by one race. Try being not accepted by two races that you call your own.
No.
That's what I'm saying. No, we're not going to get into this fight.
Right. Because
we're not going to get into this goddamn fight.
Because
we're not getting into this goddamn fight. We're not going to figure out who struggles worse than who struggles right now.
Right, because they're going to end up in a piss of time.
Yeah.
I mean, you got your own person. I mean, your personal experiences with that. So I can't speak on that. You know what I mean? So I would never take your struggle from you because you had to endure that. That's something that you went through.
Tell me how effed up this is, right? You can't speak on my struggle, but I can speak on our struggle.
I'll tell you this.
I don't know.
I can speak on all of it because when you break it down to the common denominator.
Should have came in here.
You know what I mean? In the simplest form, it's the fact that the systematic plan that was put into effect at the time was not to include mixed children. It was to eradicate and destroy black families, which is still in place. Nobody has yet to seem to want to break it out of that. So when I talk about where acceptance, I'm not going to acceptance of okay, let's go to the white side, do they accept mixed kids, or let's go to the black side. No, I'm talking about the acceptance as American as a whole. I called
in to say one thing though, bro. Not to cut you off because I know y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. But I called in to say one thing. You talk about America the Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
We have a person that had and exposed every right that he had as an American to stand up for injustices, and he's still out of a job right now. And I'm still gonna keep preaching on Colin Kaepernick. You understand what I mean? That's the prime example. That's one of the prime examples of why I detest the United States the way that I do.
But those are individuals who decided that he can't. It wasn't America deciding, right? So this is my thing.
No. But that's America's dichotomy. You understand what I mean? Like you tell me I can. It's just like this. You tell me I can. You're gonna tell me I can protest about anything. Well, I have all the American rights that you do.
Right.
And as soon as I speak up, you tell me I need to sit down and shut the fuck up.
Right, but you don't have to. But you don't have to.
Right. You don't have to.
Right.
But see, it's people like him. Now, why do you think there's so many people like the Beyoncés and the Jay-Z's that don't get up and do things like that?
Right.
It's consequences.
They like those lifestyles, man.
It's consequences to be black.
Exactly.
It's consequences to be black. And say you want to be black. It's consequences.
Right. So I mean,
exactly.
I understand it, but so that's not okay. I guess I can separate the idea of America and the people who are corrupt individuals who are Americans.
Okay,
right?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
But you have to look at it like this, bro. And I feel where you're coming from, but look at it like this: because of the idea of what America was supposed to be, people who cannot view things from the other side are going to ride with those people that they think. I mean, come on, all you have to do. That whole thing with Kaepernick, it went all way beyond what it was supposed to be. And it wound up being about the veterans and the flag. You understand what I mean? How did that get tied into that situation? That's the American thought process.
I mean, I don't
That's how America thinks. When a black dude stand up and say something, I mean, look back. We can go all the way back to Ali. When Ali told them, might as well take me to jail. I'm not going to fight for a country that's killing people that look like me.
Right.
They did everything they could. They destroyed them.
Right.
You understand what I mean? So I mean, that's just the American. That to me is the American way.
Right,
The
but
American
that
way,
wasn't.
when they came over here originally, they didn't come over here on no peaceful anything.
Like America's not a person. It's not an individual, right?
It's
like
not-
that. I
exactly.
think that's where we get it all. Like we're comparing the people who do things that are shitty to other people, who do horrible injustices in this country. We're comparing it to America, the America, right? And
the original idea
but
of
that's-
America, yeah.
But that's not though, right? So those are people who are wrong, who are corrupted, who are evil individuals who don't deserve to even be called Americans because they stand for the opposite of what America even is, right?
See,
But-
or should be.
Okay, but let me step in now.
While
Let me-
you're saying that, you have those people that are going to follow. I mean, they the same people that you just talk about. They're wrong. I mean, just look at it like this: you got a rogue cop, and you got all these good cops that would not say anything bad because he's that bad apple, right? So if you have Americans that's sitting here like, okay, well, how can't people see that someone is being nonviolent and is speaking up on injustices, but everybody wants to jump on that bandwagon to bash the guy? I mean, that's not just him, but a lot of people.
And to further the point, my thing is this: how long have we as Americans known about systematic racism?
I mean, as a whole, as a
As a whole.
I mean, our community forever, but
Forever.
as a whole,
As a
all
whole.
America, not that.
Has
soon,
it been
man.
more than 2 days?
Yeah, it's been more than 2 days. Yeah,
It's been more than a year, right?
but I mean, the grand
No,
scheme of things, not that long though.
No, my point is this: it's been long enough where the ideology of that phrase that you told me about America, right?
Okay,
And we all is one here. This is America. We
Right.
Americans.
right,
We still got it.
right.
We ain't even broken a chip into it to get rid of it. Well, these same Americans who want a million styles to sit here and say, dog, you un-American because you ain't celebrating the 4th of July.
No, I don't think you're an American for that.
No, I ain't say you.
Oh, okay. I
But-
think those people are assholes. They say that.
No,
to you.
but they did say it on the comment.
Yeah.
That's un-American. But
Yeah,
these
you
are
Adam.
these are the same people. I think this is what Deke into are the same people who tomorrow, because we all Americans today, and tomorrow I'm gonna say, you know what, man? Since we such a good buddy, man, hey man, and you know about this systematic plan they got against me. Let's have get rid of this. No, man, I'm back to being American, man. That's you, man. You handle your business.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the holiday. I'm not with that. Don't be here for the holiday. Be here for the
And what I call
365
that
for me.
It's a lot of false patriots out there, man.
Right.
So fuck those people, man. But that does not negate the fact what America stands for, though. You know what I'm saying? It still
That is
doesn't.
America, though.
No, it's not. Those are
let me
individuals
ask
who
you
live
this,
in
Fanny.
America,
What does
man.
In your eyes, what does America stand for?
I told you what America stands for. I don't know if you were listening earlier, but I said America stands for what it originally is supposed to stand for and what it can be, right? The idea of what it will be, right?
originally it
Of
stood for is
100% equality, 100% regardless of anything, right? But I understand.
But check this out.
So
When when some of these amendments and laws are written, they weren't
Right.
talking about black folks.
no, they were not.
100% inequality.
Right.
They weren't even considered to be people.
But are
were
they now?
property.
D, are they now?
And these
Are
are
they
the
now
same
though, D?
laws. And hold on, bro. But these are the same laws and these constitutions that have not been revised since they've been put down on piece of paper. So of course, there are different laws that have come into effect that make things appear to be, and that's just it appear to be that you're an American because there are also laws that come in effect to knock down black folks, man.
So the
Right
great thing
behind
about
that.
America to me, is who makes these laws, D?
The Americans.
Right.
Americans,
Americans,
yeah.
right? Make these laws,
Yeah.
right, that are unequal, right? You think they're unequal, right?
Yep.
So the consensus of America is unequal, right?
No, come on, man. You let me finish this shit? Or you just,
No, go
just
ahead.
keep jumping in with crazy shit right now?
No, that's reality because that's what you're saying.
All right, man.
It's made by Americans. It's a consensus. He's saying Americans ain't here for us. That's
Okay.
why he don't celebrate it.
What I'm saying is this, right? America is a government of the people, by the people, for the people, right? We represent ourselves. We're supposed to, right? Here's when it becomes an issue and when equality doesn't get, or the majority of voices don't get heard, is when a minority of people, the majority of people don't exercise their rights of doing this shit, right? Tell me this wouldn't change if every person who thinks like you and me voted for a representative who thinks like you and me. Tell me something wouldn't change.
That's going to be the hard to find.
But I'm just saying, no, I'm saying, tell me.
People aren't in it for the. People aren't in it to. I mean, it's all about money now, man.
Right. So that's so.
Now the original. I get where you coming from, bro. Like a lot of people, for the people, and all that. Even though that still wasn't meant for black folks, but still. Now you got people that ain't in it for the dollar. They don't care about.
So just the idea of that, right? So all this shit that we don't like can change in an election. Like real talk, it can.
Okay, but what,
if we all
well,
if
what's
everyone
the
who was
reality of
supposed look, we had a couple young brothers in here right before the election last year who were talking about I'm not voting because those people don't represent me. Right. Why don't they represent you? Have you told somebody how you feel about this shit?
Okay, but
no, you're not letting your voice be heard, right? And you have a voice, and in America, you do have a voice.
Okay, but what's the reality?
And it can be heard.
Well,
Make it loud because there are hundreds of thousands, millions of people who think the same way that them young brothers do.
Okay, but now here's the thing.
And that's when this whole your idea of America falls down, and you know what I'm saying?
I get you, Fanny. But check this out, and we're gonna go right back to this. We have a platform, correct, for people to hear us. We have viewers. We have people that listen to us.
Right.
Now we got other people that's like in positions for people to hear them on a grand scale, greater scale than we have yet to reach.
Right.
And these people, such as Colin Kaepernick, gets. I mean, come on, man. He has a voice, and what they do with his voice.
And I'm
they shut him down.
And I'm going to go further than that. I
100% believe there are more people who are for Colin Kaepernick and what he represents than people who are against him.
Now, I'm going to go like this. And this is the truth of it. And this is reality. It is no way to discount this at all. We here in America, man, we got a lot of people who say one thing, but their actions do another.
Yep.
Panic, you like to believe that we got so many people that think the same way we think, and yet the same officials are in office. So let's discount the fact that we have some young brothers in here who didn't vote. So let's discount all the people who didn't vote, right? And let's just take into effect the people that did vote. Just the people who did vote. We're gonna get rid of all the people who didn't vote. Just the people who did vote. All those people who did vote know it is wrong to kill a little boy with an iced tea. All these people know it is morally wrong to kill a little boy with a water gun in a park. I'm talking about when you look at the whole big picture of this, and you sit here and say, dog, America to me is, it is designed to break me and my family up. It is designed to keep me down. Although I love it, it's a love and hate relationship, I know what it's designed to. All the people out here who get the vote to change, like you said, if we all was on the same mind, shit would have changed. The reality is, shit has not changed. And these same people who do know, they can sit in my face and say, you know what, like we had the police officer in here? Yeah, that is police brutality. But you won't tell on your own. So you are just as guilty of it. So the actual reality of the fact is, I don't exist to you. That's the actual reason behind it, and the actual reality of the situation is, if I don't say nothing, if I don't stand up, if I don't put my foot down on something I believe, I don't vote, I don't celebrate a holiday. If I don't do that, I took myself out that picture. I don't count. And what's happening in this country is when black people look at this country and they say, dog, we want you to celebrate the 4th of this Independence Day, but yet and still, the systematic racism is still here. And you sitting right across the table from me. Look at me dead in my face and say, dog, yeah, you got the right to protest. You got the right to do it. Why ain't you protesting with me? America.
Yeah.
America, why you ain't over here? You can say it in my face, but I live this shit 365 days a year. You celebrate it for one fucking day. And then you back to the same shit you own again. That's where I put my foot down. That's why Emil don't celebrate today. Not that I don't love America. Like I told you before, it's a love and hate relationship with me. I love America. I hate the ideologies behind holidays because I know where they came from. Because you didn't deem me a human being, and because of the laws you made back then that are still in existence today, and the fact of how you treat me and my people today shows me, and reality shows that you still think the same way. Because out of all the people who didn't vote, or all the people who did vote, you have not voted to change these laws that keep me down, that keep me segregated from doing certain shit. You have not done that. Okay, cool, I can vote.
I feel like this though,
Man,
and not to just keep beating that dead horse, because I mean, we all got our right to believe how we want to believe. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You may not agree with it. I still love you regardless. You have your own way of thinking. I got my own. That's just fine. But the only time I feel, the only time that that black people in this country was viewed as Americans is after that 9/11. But see, everything was directed towards another group of minority people. All that hate and all that anger and all that rage was directed towards someone else. So yeah, we were accepted for a little while. Okay, yeah, we need you to fight with us.
But now back to status quo. And that's what I keep going back to, status quo. It keeps going back to status quo.
But when I need you to fight with me, where the fuck are you? That's what's been going on with man. That's just what it is. That's how I see it. That's how it's been, man.
Hey, I gotta let you go. I gotta let you go, D. I got somebody in my DM.
Talking about happy fourth.
Y'all do y'all thing, bro.
Happy fourth. Let me see that 9-inch.
I'm just messing with you, dog. But no, you know, but you know, again, I can't say this enough. That's Amin Styles' personal view. If you choose to celebrate the 4th, more power to you. I respect you for it and your beliefs and your ideals. I'm with it 100%. For whatever reason you deem to celebrate it. This just happens to be my view. This just happens to be my view. I don't knock nobody. If you knock,
but you get knocked for not celebrating these, like Christmas. People get on me for not. I don't give a damn about Christmas. Oh man, made up ass shit. It is false.
Right, and I'm in agreement.
All those holidays that are celebrated I use it just, man, this is what I use it for. Hey, I get time off work and I get paid for it. I get to chill with my family. I get more time off.
Right.
That's about it.
Right.
I'm not buying gifts and all of this stuff because it's
right. But
that's a whole nother subject.
Right.
But if I was to stand here and tell someone, and I'm just gonna put it out there now, man, I get so much flack because someone will say something about it, Jesus to me, and I'm just like, look. I'll bite my tongue, but once it's pressed to a point, I have to speak and say, look, I don't believe like that. And people will look at me. I'm not American anymore now. Right. I'm not even, I'm off the radar scale as far as even a human being.
Right.
But that's just the way it is. I mean, it's more of a clique. If you believe in this, just like we believe in this, because this is where we were born and all of this, I mean, what's the difference between here and North Korea?
Right. But here's the thing, though, D. This will my understanding belief of America is, although I despise the ideology of what this so-called day is supposed to be, the part about being American to me is accepting somebody else's belief. So although I sit here and say, you know what, for my reasons, and I think real hard and deep on this, or why I don't like this day and what it represents to me, because my dude Panic or somebody else down here say they want to, and I can respect that on the strength of that's the American way. Let them have their beliefs. We all are American, so you can believe that, you can have that, and I respect that issue. Long as you respect mine. Even if you don't, but wait, even if you don't respect mine, I'm still going to respect yours. Mm-hmm. And to me, that what encompasses change at some point. You get what I'm saying? So you have to start, for me to sit here and say, this is my way, this is what I believe, and screw you and how you believe,
right,
ain't going to bring us together. No.
Right. That causes more difference.
Right. For me to sit here and say, you know what, although I'm going to tell you about this, regardless if you want to hear it or not, and how you take it or not, I'm still going to accept you how you believe yours, though. You know what I mean? Regardless of how, right. That's just the reality of it. And I need to live my life this way. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's where I can't do this one thing, talk this way, but live a different way. I got to say, this is what I believe, and then live this way, and at the same time say, you know what? I also indoctrinate acceptance of what you believe and what you hold dear. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's, to me, is, guess what? American.
America, baby.
That's it.
Happy birthday, bitch.
I'm not gonna sit here and say no, I'm not American. You goddamn right I'm American. Dude, I put work in this country. My people put work in this country. I'm American as you can get. Damn Apple.
And that was my whole point of that comment earlier about
Damn
the
apple pie.
ancestors, man. About the ancestors, because even though America was independentized,
She's trying to
they
make
still had slaves going on.
Tell them you the
Who's that bitch?
Damn, dog, you gonna
No,
we'll fight now, man.
All right, yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey,
This conversation.
Let y'all go, man. Do y'all thing, man.
Yeah,
Much
yeah.
love.
All right, D man. Happy 4th, bitch.
We been fight. We been fight. He just called my DM.
Yeah, man. All right, yo, we out of here, man. That went off the rails a little bit more than I thought it was gonna be. All right,
Right.
But we out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, without a doubt. Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow. All right, y'all. Peace the fuck out, I guess.
Enjoy your day, man. Regardless if you celebrate the holiday or not, go enjoy. Make sure you have fun with your loved ones, man. Enjoy
Real
the
quick,
fireworks, whatever.
man. Fuck the rest of the world. America first, baby. Let's do this
All day. I'm with that. I'm with that.
Let's do it. We out of here, man. Peace.
Peace. What the fuck is that?